Welcome. MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the St. Louis Cardinals going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars in the sport, Shepard. Always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. And this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
Coming up on the first pitch. And towing the slab here, Domingo Germán. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Here comes a pitch. Tommy Edman in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate.
1-0.
And he lays down a bunt. Picks it up with the bare hand. And very nicely done for the out. Here's a Cardinals lineup now. Batting second, a really important guy for them, Brendan Donovan.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Cruz squeezes it. 2 down.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
Two down, nobody on. Off the mark there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Throws across the diamond, and that is the inning. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill in this one, Sonny Gray. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
Now the left fielder, Connor Joe.
For the Pirates, the left fielder, Connor Joe.
And a pitch. Line drive. And it jumps the wall in foul territory for an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
And here is C.J. Cron. He's been a great free agent sign. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1. And the right-hander deals. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And that one missing low. Joe stands at second with no outs. And down on strikes he goes. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Committed to that breaking ball just a little too much and couldn't pull the bat back in time. You know, once you get it going, it can be so tough to stop the momentum of that barrel. Good pitch, had him fooled.
On the ground to third. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
That is good. That's shortstop.
First and second, one out. O'Neal Cruz, the next Pirate to hit.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Two on, one out.
One ball, one strike.
And that's outside. And it's 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And here it comes.
That's out.
Shepard in the on-deck circle. The pitch. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Righty to the plate. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Kicks and deals. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Digging in, Shepard. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. On the ground, 2 ball. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
Second inning set to go. Now up for St. Louis, Nolan Arenado. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. The pitch. Swings through that one out in front that time.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play. Can throw from so many different angles and makes really tough plays look very easy.
The pitch. And that's in the dirt. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. To first, and he just gets it there in time. One away. You got to be kidding me. Did you see that throw?
Not really, Boog. I mean, it happened in the blink of an eye, it seemed, but thankfully StatCast is here to help us out. I mean, you don't see many throws across the infield that get up into the 90s, so he really reached back for that one, and he had to get the out.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Jordan Walker. And it skips in the dirt. One down, base is empty. Just missed.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in, Paul Goldschmidt. Herman, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And down in order go the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Henry Davis. The line to kick the pitch. That one fouled off. Out there to center. Edman going after it. Makes the grab, one down. Leover Peguero, the next to hit. First pitch misses. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. Darryl Parker assigned to umpiring duty behind home plate.
And Boog, with DP, it's sort of a coin flip on those borderline corner pitches. Doesn't really favor one side of the plate more than the other. Sometimes you'll get a little extra the plate, and sometimes you won't. It does seem like he evens it out over the course of a game, though.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a 2-1 on the way. And another ball. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, but they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them. Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and runner on the go. Strike in there. Contreras throws. Not in time. It's a stolen base. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Man at second. Just missed. No score here in the second. The 1-1 is fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. That one not close. 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Domingo Herman.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two outs. High in the air, out to right. Nootbaar makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Pirates leave one. We'll move to the third with no score. New inning getting started, and up to hit is Wilson Contreras.
Wilson Contreras.
Herman back to work. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Fastball high and tight right there. A scary combo. I'll tell you what, everyone in the stadium looked like they felt like they needed to jump out of the way. I know I moved.
Mason Wynn stands in now and watches strike one. Kicks and fires. The shortstop takes a ball.
1-1.
The 1-1. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Contreras around second, headed for third. And that's a double.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the ball straight to it. That's great work right there.
Sonny Gray next up for the Cardinals. Golden opportunity right here. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike two. On the ground, right side. Gonzalez takes it to the bag, and that is a big first out.
The batter, the center fielder, Tommy.
So the batting order turns over. Tommy Edman at the plate. 0 for 1 so far. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. 2 on, 1 out. That one pulled foul. Top of the third, no score. The pitch. Hit hard. Should be extra bases. 1 run's in. The second run scores. It's 2-zip. And he's got a double.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
One down. Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals. Lied out his first time. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Man at second.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Not even close there. And the count 1-2. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Crone raging back towards the wall. Caught just shy of the wall. Runner tags at second.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
The right fielder, Lars Nootbaar.
And up next for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. He's 0 for 1. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Out to short. Slings to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the inning, here's the left fielder, Connor Joe.
The left fielder.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work. Outside low, ball 1. Just missed.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That's a little bit low.
3 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground to third, Arenado zips it across. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, C.J. Crone.
So up next, C.J. Crone. Struck out swinging his first time. Way
Ball
high.
1, no strike.
Right through there for a strike. One out, bases empty. Center field. Edman in position. Brings it in. Out number 2.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the center field.
2 outs, bases empty. Brian Reynolds here.
Reynolds.
And a good eye there. Pitch misses there, and the count is 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Just missed. That one finds the zone. 3-1. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Oh, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Cruz in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Lifted in the air out to left. Walker gets under it. Makes the grab. And that is that. So one left for Pittsburgh. They're still down. It's 2-0. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the fourth, Nolan Arenado. And a pitch. And a foul ball. And the righty deals. Next offering is outside. Nolan Arenado at the plate. Arenado, guy who delivers big-time power at the dish and will probably go down as one of the greatest defensive third basemen of all time. Righty delivers. And that's in the dirt. And speaking of that defense, it's hard to imagine that in high school, Arenado shared the left side of the infield with another elite defender, Matt Chapman at El Toro High School in California. That one down the line, and that squirts through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Now here is Jordan Walker in the air right side. Crone has it sized up. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. Grounded out his first time up. And ball one. And that's off the inside edge. 2 balls, no strikes. Right-hander kicks, deals. Bounce to the left side. And foul ball. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Contreras stands in now, looks at that one inside. Arenado off of first with 2 away. Two outs. And there's a strike. In the air, left field. Sizing this one up. He's got it. And that is out number 3. So 1 left for the Cardinals, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Back here in Pittsburgh, now it's the power speed combo. Shepherd.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
You know, these Pirates showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Throws to second, and that's a leadoff double.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And here's the catcher, Henry Davis. He's 0 for 1. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. In the dirt, gets away from Contreras. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Runner at third, nobody out. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. Just missed.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
And he walked him on 4 pitches.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Liover Peguero getting ready to hit. Walked and stole a base his first time. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
There's an opportunity to do some damage, but you've got to be selective. Make sure you get a pitch that you can handle.
You'll 1. Hit on the ground, might be 2. To second, there's 1. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killer.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
And here's the first baseman, Marco Gonzalez. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that is that. But they push across 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Pirates 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the shortstop at the play, Mason Wynn. The wind of the pitch. Wynn in his 2nd season, 23 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick in 2020. The 1-0. And a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. That misses the zone, and that's ball 2.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
And the pitch. And a swing and a miss.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Now, this is a rough start to the inning. It's easy to feel like you're on an island on the mound, but he knows his defense is there to back him up.
Drops a bunt down the first base side. Gonzalez. They put the tag on him, and he gets the job done.
Now batting, the center fielder,
So the lineup flips over. And here comes Tommy Edman.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. One out and a runner at second. And there's a foul ball. The punch out there, and there's 2 away.
Man, how many times do you see 3 fastballs in an at-bat like that? I'm sure once he got to 2 strikes, he was trying to stay back for something off speed and just not ready for that 3rd fastball.
Now up for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. Lifted in the air down the left side. Cruz moving under it. Makes the catch, inning over. The Cards leave 1. They lead it 2-1. Back here at PNC Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Domingo Germán. And the pitch. Just missed. Here comes a pitch. And fouled off. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
And there's a base hit. And the pitcher with a base hit.
Well, pitcher comes through, Boog, and now he won't let his teammates forget it. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And the batter now, Connor Joe. 1 for 2. Fought off foul. Germán aboard here at first with nobody out. And that one fouled off. At the belt and fires. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Upstairs.
2 strikes.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. Got him! 1 away.
He just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Now the number 2 hitter, C.J. Cron. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Next offering upstairs. That one missed. The pitch. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Got him swinging for the K. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him in the scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Brian Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. Wouldn't chase that time.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Righty to the plate. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. That misses, and the count is filled up.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
O'Neal Cruz in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. Pirates leave one, and they trail it here 2-1. Back here in Pittsburgh, now it's going to be Lars Nootbaar. Herman back to work. And a curve is down and in. Next offering is down low. And a pitch. Found back our way, and that's out of play. And he deals. Not close with that one. And now it's 3-2. Ripped to third and picked on a hop. Zips it to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Up next for the Cardinals, the third baseman.
Here's Nolan Arenado.
One really cool moment I remember at PNC Park is the 2006 Home Run Derby during All-Star Weekend. David Ortiz and Ryan Howard each hit homers into the Allegheny River on the fly. Really awesome to watch.
Nice grab to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop, gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the team up for sure.
Two outs, base is empty. Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals. Top of the zone for a called strike.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
And here it comes. Missed with a changeup, and the count even 1-1. Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Offense held in check there. To the bottom of the sixth we go. 4-5-6 coming up. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Pirates 1. And we're back. Well, we go bottom six. Here's O'Neal Cruz. The pitch.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Movement in the bullpen for the Cardinals. Giovanni Gallegos, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Thompson also throwing. Next pitch is downstairs.
2-0.
Just off the inside edge. Shepard waits on deck for Pittsburgh. That pitch in for a strike, and now 3-1.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Left-hand batter waits. And that's too high, ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
And now Shepard.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
That's in there, and it's 0-1.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the sixth. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Had him way out front of the slurve.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
And here is Henry Davis. First offering, and it just misses. The pitch. And another ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
The pitch. Runner on the move. That's in for a strike. Contreras throws. Not in time. It's a stolen base.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base.
Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
Man at second. And strike two.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Now all even up. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Yeah, that's outside.
Ball three. Liover Peguero next to bat for the Bucs. And the right-hander deals. And there's ball four.
Well, he's been in a very giving mood today.
The second baseman.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Sonny Gray will depart, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming up. We'll be back in a minute. New arm of the mound for the Cardinals, Andre Palante.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
And stepping in is the speedy Liover Peguero.
Picked up an RBI in his last at-bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Popped up. Wind drifts towards it. Drops into the glove.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
And now the first baseman, Marco Gonzalez.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Just missed. Some activity in the bullpen for the Pirates. James Karinchak loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. That one out to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is the third out of the inning. Pirates strand a couple. They're down 2-1. And possibly a double switch coming now as a meeting taking place near the home plate area. James Karinchak on the pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup with the double switch here. Stone Garrett, he'll move into the 9th spot in the lineup.
Now playing first base and batting 9, number 37, Stone.
Well, one-run game, and here's Paul Goldschmidt.
The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
The pitch. That misses. 1-0. Right-handed reliever. And that one a little below the knees. And it's 2-0. And that's down and away. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He has it. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
That one's in there, and the count is 3-1. Out to short, Cruz. Tosses across to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Well, nice job by the shortstop to field that on the backhand and gather himself, get his feet underneath him. He had a long throw, but he knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure the grip, and finish the throw.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. First pitch misses. One down, base is empty. Liner, base hit.
The batter, the shortstop.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Mason Wynn. Right through there for a strike. And that skips in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They get it in quickly, so first and second now, one out. So now a pinch hitter, J.D. Davis.
And he's got a little pop in his bat, Boo. Don't sleep on him. He's hit some home runs in the past.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
Two on, one out. Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-1. To third, might be two. Fires to second for one. The double play ends the inning and might have saved the game for them.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Giovanni Gallegos.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Stone Garrett, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. Here comes a pitch. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. Ball one there. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Kicks and deals. That one ripped but foul. Got him swinging. A big first out here in the seventh via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you get the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
So the Pirates batting order turns over. Now the left fielder, Connor Joe. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Holding on to a one-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. That one is absolutely belted. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
And here is C.J. Cron. And that one fouled off. Line to left. That's a base hit into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Well, that's a smart decision to hold up with one out and the heart of the order coming up. Don't want to run into an out at home plate.
Brian Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit. And that's outside. Ball one.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
And that's off the inside edge. And now 2-0.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Missed with a changeup. Now 3-1. O'Neal Cruz waiting for a turn at the plate. And a pitch. And they're all loaded up.
Well, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Zach Thompson on a pitch out of the pen here.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
So bases loaded with one away. And now the shortstop, O'Neal Cruz.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And that one is lifted in the air. Walker sizes this one up, squeezes it. Runner tags from third. Throw cut off, down to the plate. And he's safe. Tie ball game.
Well, we got ourselves a new ball game. Nice job right there at the plate. Sacrifice fly, and he gets in the tying run.
So first and second with 2 outs. Here's the third baseman, Shepard. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye.
1-0.
In the dirt, but kept close. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Go-ahead run at second. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. Late on that fastball.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up. One and two here.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He doesn't have a throw, and they don't get the out.
Up next to the Pirates, the catcher, Henry.
2 outs, bases full. Up next for the Pirates, Henry Davis.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup. He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed. Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
2 outs. And that's off the inside edge. And 1-1. Good eye in that spot.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Fastball in for a strike. And now 2-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Got him. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
A discussion happening at home plate now, and I think they're making a double switch. Aroldis Chapman on the pitch here, and he'll move into the number 5 spot in the lineup after the double switch. Key Brian Hayes, he'll hit in the 8th spot.
Now playing third base and batting 8th, number 13, Key Brian.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Tommy Edman, 1 for 3. As the lefty gets to work. That missed inside. Ball 1. And another ball. 2-0. And a good eye there. Brendan Donovan in the St. Louis on deck circle. Kicks and fires. Right field down the line, and that one slices foul. .3-1 is on the way. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Go ahead run on base. Brendan Donovan now at the plate, known for his late inning heroics. Snap throw to first, and he's back in on a dive.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits.
0-1's the count.
And the lefty with the 0-1.
Ball 1.
Outside corner, there's a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
And the pitch. That one just misses.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That one misses. Full count now. Lars Nootbaar hitting on deck circle. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Now it's the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. Runner on the go. There's a ball. Throw. Save.
When you're trying to swipe a bag against an elite level arm behind the plate like this guy, you better get a great jump and hope that your speed can finish this job. That was a great jump right there. Really nice steal at second base.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Trying to check his swing. Appeal to third. And yes, he did. He went around. In the air, left side. Joe has a beat on it. Calls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
So 2 down, and up next for St. Louis, Jordan Walker. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Next one is off the plate, and that is ball 1. That one in triple digits.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
First and second, 2 down. Next offering is downstairs. And a swing and a miss. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Now
So coming into the game now on defense, Nick Senzel. He's the new third baseman. New pitcher for the Cardinals, JoJo Romero.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Now it's the second baseman, Liover Peguero.
the second
Now, this
baseman.
guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Right through there for a strike. That misses the zone. 1-1. Inside, just missed. The line to kick the pitch. On the ground, right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Now batting Key Brian Hayes. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And he deals. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Base is empty, one away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Slider clips the corner. One down, base is empty. Outside low. It's 2-2.
2-2 count.
And a pitch. And that's outside. Stone Garrett waits on deck for Pittsburgh. Got him. 2 gone now.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And here's the first baseman, Stone Garrett. Ripped on the ground to second. Over to Goldie. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Bucks go down quietly. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Colin Holderman.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt.
The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
The pitch. Right through there for a strike. Next pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. Wouldn't chase that time. And the righty deals. Now a pop-up on the infield. Under it. Puts it away for the out.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson.
Now up for St. Louis, Wilson Contreras. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. One down, base is empty. There's a strike.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
To the right side, Aguero throws to first in time, and that quickly 2 away.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. There's a strike.
trying to keep good speed off the bases.
All tied up here at the top of the ninth. And the 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order, due up. We are tied 2-2. And now a meeting near home plate, so it looks like we're going to have a double switch here. Ryan Helsley on the pitch now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup on the double switch.
Number 56.
Mabrice Viloria. He'll move into the 9th spot in the lineup.
Now catcher and batting 9. Number 39. Mabrice Viloria.
Back to the top of the order now. And now the Pirates leadoff man, Connor Joe. And a pitch. And ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Andrew Kittredge up and throwing. And here it comes. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Righty to the plate. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
So digging in, C.J. Cron. And that's outside. And that's ball 1. Fastball for a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
The pitch. And a count 1-2. Ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. And now the winning run is on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And now the center fielder, Brian Reynolds. And a strike. Trying to keep this a 2-2 game here in the last half of inning number 9. Up the middle. Nice stop. To second, there's one double play, and we're headed to extra innings.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
And possibly a double switch coming now as a meeting taking place near the home plate area. Back now, we're in extras, and there's a new arm on the mound, Dauri Moreta.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
Number 19.
Here's Mabrice Viloria. Came into the game on defense, so his first trip to the plate here. Here comes a pitch. And there's the strike. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach. When you can hand the ball off to multiple arms, it gets stability from all of their performances.
Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Here's the center fielder, Tommy Edman. And a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
One down, runner at first. Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Pickoff throw. Edman dives back in safely. And the 0-1. Gets under it and pops it up. Cruz has this one sized up. And there are 2 outs.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals. 0 for 4 with 3 ground outs and a flyout. Right through there for a strike. Two outs.
Ball that out.
Throw to first. Ow! They got him, and that will end the inning. We're in extras here at the plate for Pittsburgh. O'Neal Cruz. Helsley back to work. Wouldn't chase that time. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. No, he held up. Next pitch is outside. Number 19 up next. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. On the ground to the left. Tosses to first. One out, the bottom of the 10th.
Now batting, the center field,
There's a strike.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. That one hit to right. Nootbaar on the move. He's got it, and there's two away.
now batting, catcher, Henry.
Here's the catcher, Henry Davis. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Two down, nobody on. Wouldn't chase that time.
1-0.
Next offering is in for a strike. Two down, nobody on, and we're in the last half of the 10th. That one misses. 2-2. Got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Back here at PNC Park. Now here is Lars Nootbaar. And a pitch. Missed with a changeup. 1-0. This one driven deep center field on its way. Home run. And that should quiet this home crowd. And now they're out in front. It's 3-2.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Now it's Nick Senzel. Came into the game as a pinch runner. This is his first trip to the plate in this one. And that's outside.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're here in the top half of the 11th. And the slider just misses. Moretta, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Next offering in there for a strike. And now 3-1. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you.
And meanwhile, this a fair ball down the left field line. The throw in. Safely into second. He's got a double.
He got a pitch he could get to out front. He kept his bat through the ball and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals. 0 for 4 with a pair of strikeouts and a pair of flyouts. That's in there. 0-1.
0-1.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one down.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Paul Goldschmidt. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. One run across in the frame so far. We are in the 11th. Next offering is fouled back. Oh, and 2 now. That one missed. Got it by him for the play.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Pinch hitter coming on. Ivan Herrera looking for a 2-out hit with a runner at scoring position. That one finds the corner, and that's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Runner at second, 2 down. And here in extra innings. And that one lifted in the air center field. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. One for the Cardinals on the solo home run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, Andrew Kittredge.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Liover Peguero. The pitch. Strike one.
0-1.
And the right-hander deals. And a swing and a miss there.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Kicks and deals. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 0-2. On the ground, right side. Donovan in plenty of time to first. One up, one down.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Now the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that's in there at the knees. Just missed. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Check swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there. A 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Line drive, base hit.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
One down. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Stone Garrett. Laser, base hit. They fired in quickly. So it's first and second with only one away.
No, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Connor Joe digs in now. That's in for a strike at 95. 0-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Big spot. Tying and winning runs aboard with one down. And a pop-up. Right side. Foul territory. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Now batting, the right fielder, C.J.
So it's their last chance in this one. Up next for the Pirates, C.J. Cron. Down to their final out, but an opportunity to deliver the tying and maybe even a winning run. Outside low, and that's ball 1. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
2 outs, tying and winning runs on base here in extra innings. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Walker on a dead sprint, racing back. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cardinals hold on to win a nail-biter, stranding the winning run on base.
Well, Boog, 4 games wasn't too long of a losing streak, but they're definitely happy to be back in the win column. Now you can turn things around, get on the right track, and probably start a winning streak from here.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 3 runs on 8 hits. 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Pirates, 2 runs, 9 hits. No errors. They left 14 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 53 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.